Hi and welcome to another free.volous episode. So I have been traveling a bit and I was quite frustrated with the fact that I always ended up having to check in my luggage despite only going out for a few days because of the liquids security situation issue stuff. My skin when I'm traveling goes absolutely berserk and it goes dehydrated and at the same time it blows up and breaks out and whatnot. So despite having a lot of small samples of skincare and whatnot that I can use and try out, traveling is not the moment to try out new things for me. I have to keep my skincare routine as close to what I do as at home as possible. This year I finally managed to take all my liquids with me on my carry-on bag, and I was so happy with the changes that I've made and the little things that I found that I decided to make this video, and I hope this is useful for you as much as it was for me. All the items as usual will be linked in my blogs down below, so be sure to choose your language of choice. As always, don't forget to subscribe please if you haven't already, and thank you for spending your time on me, and let's jump into it. Just a disclaimer, if you're one of those people that are perfectly fine with just your average shampoo and shower gel and the toothpaste and the generic moisturizer, and you can just put it all in one little Ziploc bag, good for you, but this video may not be that useful. I'm pretty high maintenance. So first, the law. The law states that when you're flying on an airplane and you want to carry your liquids with you, you have to transport them in a transparent sealable bag, and that you must not have more than 1 liter overall, and that the size of the bottles cannot be over 100 milliliters. I couldn't, for the life of me, fit what I needed in those standard travel kits that I see lying around, which carry about 3 bottles and 2 jars, and that's it. Even if I wanted to put more stuff in there, there was a very strict limit that wouldn't fulfill my needs. Even when I'm using smaller bottles than the ones that are provided, there's no way there's enough room for everything I need. That's just me. I looked up on Amazon and I found really interesting options, but unfortunately, none of them ship to Portugal. Thank you, Amazon, for making me feel once again that I live in the butt of Europe. They may ship to your country, so check it out and see if the sizes are within what you want. I jumped into other beauty stores, online stores, and I stumbled upon the My Kit Co, and this is my bag. I found them on Beauty Bay. They didn't have all of their bags on there, but the one that I wanted, which was this was actually bigger than I thought it would be, which I'm not complaining, but anyway, they have other sizes, so check out what you actually need. What I really like in this bag is that it's tall enough that I can keep my products upright. And it's wide enough that they just don't bulk out, you know, so it's really nice, and the plastic is quite sturdy, and I was really chuffed with my purchase. Now, the second thing was the reason I made this video. So I have conformed with the fact that I'm going to have to decant my skincare into smaller bottles. Most full-size bottles of the products are too big and chunky to bring with you, and if you try to decant them into those bottles that come in a kit, they're also too big because they are usually 30 milliliter bottles. And I was also stumbling upon the fact that most plastic bottles within travel kits are too hard to squeeze out the product. They tend to sometimes blow up in flight, which is not good. So I was a bit about that. And if you want to repurpose them, I've noticed that it's so hard to get them actually clean and ready for another completely different product. There's always some residue left. The opening is too small, you can't get in there, and it's just not practical, and the scents cling on to the plastic for their dear lives and you cannot remove them. I left bottles soaking in detergent and alcohol for days on end, and this just wasn't happening. So this year I moved on to glass bottles. This was a kit I purchased from Tata Harper, in which you could try out several products of the brand. Really nice, by the way, but so expensive. And I thought maybe I'll give this a try. And I'm so chuffed that I did, because life-changing in my opinion. They don't blow up. They are 10 milliliter size, so really useful for skincare. They can carry a third of a full-size product, so more than enough, but still pretty dinky. These had pumps, which I really fancy. This one is a mist. And most of all, I could get them clean properly. I could boil them if I wanted to. Because I didn't have enough glass bottles like these at home, I decided to jump on Amazon and see what they had. And I found these. And these are a set of 5. I have 4 here and the other one is in the bag. 10 milliliter lotion pump glass bottles. 10 milliliter for me is the perfect amount of product to bring. The pump is really nice. You can actually control if you just slightly touch it. A few drops come out. If you do a full pump comes out. They don't blow up. And these have the added benefit, not only do they keep your products sealed from air and your fingers, you just have to pump it out. Not only that, but because the glass is tinted, they are protecting your products from oxidation and from light. So it's an all-in-one. If you're concerned that they will break, I mean, I'm not the kindest with my luggage, but nothing happened. They're perfectly safe to travel around. You just have to be averagely careful with your stuff. The glass is sturdy enough to endure some beating. These are perfect for your serums, your lotions, your light creams, your foundations. If you want to travel with less foundation, it's a great option. Oils, I mean everything. So yeah. And actually I was so chuffed with these bottles that I'm actually going to purchase. They have several sizes and I'm going to buy the 30 ml bottles. I'm going to decant each and every one of my gosh darn pipette products. I'm going to just put them all in bottles like these. And on that note, I've also repurposed some glass tubs to put my solid cleansers in. These are far more sanitary. This one is from an old mask, and if you have something like Nuxe Rêve de Miel, the little jar lip balm, you can repurpose. You wash the glass, you boil it, you throw acid on it, and everything will be okay in your life. So let's talk about saving space in your liquids bag by using products that you usually use in liquid form, but in a solid form. The first and most obvious are shampoo and your shower gel. I just have here a soap bar and a solid shampoo. This is from Lush. The tin is also from Lush. And because they are a bit worn, I can put both in here, but you can always slice pieces according to how much you need. Another thing, solid perfume. If your perfume comes in a solid option, why not having one for traveling and to keep in your bag? Another thing that I really enjoyed using as a dry product that I usually bring as a liquid was this. This is Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant, and this is a powder that you put some drops of water into it and you mix it and it starts to emulsify and it becomes a face cleanser. I had heard about these, but I had never seen them in person, and I found these at Tiger. These are soap sheets. This is solid soap, and I'm sorry if I'm the last person on the planet to know about this, but I was... You just mix water and you have soap. Oh, my dog is dreaming. Okay, let's carry on. Another product that I brought as a dry was my deodorant, and I was fairly surprised with this. This looks like a rock. This is a alum crystal. I think that's how it's pronounced. And basically you put some water onto it and you just rub it on. A friend of mine got me into this. I bought it thinking, I don't know. But actually it really works. I dance, so yeah. And I'll always bring it with me because it's so much easier and it saves, again, space in your liquids bag. Other thing that you can do is bring pre-soaked items. So antibacterial wipes instead of the little bottle with the liquid, or your acids pre-soaked in little cotton rounds. I found these at Kiko. These are nail polish remover travel wipes. So these kinds of things don't have to be in your liquids bag, and you can always get some of these containers you may have lying around. Pre-soak your own cotton rounds with your favorite product and carry them around. It's really useful, especially for things like eye makeup remover. If you really need a very intense eye makeup remover, that's a great way to go. I actually made a video about this a long time ago, but lip pencils. They can come in as many colors as you want. You have affordable brands like Kiko and NYX. You can change the finish just by applying lip balm or lip gloss over them, so you can mix and match, and they don't take up space on your liquids. The fourth thing I would like to talk to you about is multi-purpose and smart products. For instance, this is a glycerin soap. This is the one I brought with me in my travels. And this was exceptionally multitasker because not only it is a glycerin soap, so it's a bit more humectant on your skin, it won't dry it out as much, but this is actually the soap that I use to clean my face washcloth that I cleanse my face with every evening, and I also use glycerin soap to wash my brushes. So if I need to do those things, I have all in one. Pixie Double Cleanse, they have the oil cleansing balm that you use to remove your makeup, and then the cream cleanser, and that one is a great morning cleanser too if you're traveling a bit lighter than me. I've mentioned this on my ultimate monochromatic look tutorial or something like that. Bringing a lipstick with you that has sort of a neutral color that you can use on your eyes, your cheeks and your lips is an amazing multitasking product. And this is a Bite multi-stick. If you can get a hold of them, great. If not, I personally really like the MAC matte formulas. This is a dinky one. Look at this. This is the Nivea SPF roll-on, and that's why it's such a small bottle, and it has an SPF of 50. It has 50 mils, which is more than enough, and you apply it really easily because it's a roll-on and you just rub it in. Oh my god, beach. Another thing that I really want to talk about, most of you already know, a magnetic palette may be really handy if you want to bring products with you, your eyeshadows, bronzer, highlighter, whatever. If you can depot them, or if they come in singles, it's a great way to keep your little selection for that travel in one place. And just for example, I brought my bronzer and I could use it as an eyeshadow if I wanted. This is an eyeshadow that I can use as a highlighter, and then I brought a few pops of color for my eyes. This one is from Makeup Geek, which is a brand that I really like. Hello world, I'm a brush guard. If you haven't heard about these, they've changed my travel life for sure. These are breathable sort of little plastic tubes that have that the air can go through them, and they are meant for you to dry your brushes and keep their shape. You can store them in your cup downwards and they will drain the water, but these are perfect for traveling because your brush is well kept, well saved in here, and it keeps its shape. It doesn't contaminate everything. It doesn't get grubby all over the place. So it's one of my favorite little tricks to travel with. Minis, of course, you will have to bring your minis with you. That's why they exist. Bring your shampoo, your conditioner, your body cream, your toothpaste, perfume if you can find it. So setting spray, that's why the Isle of Doom of Sephora exists. And if you can find your products in mini versions, just snatch them. Brands like Nivea and Sephora and The Body Shop and Lush have these smaller sizes that if you are sharing some of these products with someone, these are more than enough. Also, if you have a subscription box like Look Fantastic Beauty Box or something similar, those samples, that's when they fit in. The shampoos and the body lotions for life. This is one that I've used recently. If you need to mix foundations to get either your perfect color or your perfect finish or whatever, you don't want to bring 2 bottles with you. Bring your Sephora little samples. These are easy to wash and clean and remove because the opening is big enough, and you can just do your little mix in there, and this will have enough for, I think, a week, unless you slap it on really hard. This didn't sound right. If you're traveling with family and friends, why not sharing the burden of the generic products that everybody uses instead of each person bringing their own? I'm talking about shower gel and shampoo if you don't have special needs like I do, or I don't know, toothpaste, that kind of stuff, body lotion, whatever. The same thing goes for electrical tools. And if you're traveling with a group of people, or if you're staying for a fair good amount of time, why not purchasing some of those generic products, again, the shower gel, shampoo, yada yada yada, at the place where you're staying, use them up, throw them out, and then you go home and you didn't have to go back and forth with it. Last but not least, I kept my liquids bag in my backpack with me at all times. Not only that allowed me to make sure that my liquids were safe, but when I was in the airplane, I had my backpack by my feet and I could reach in and do some rehydration, really needed rehydration on my face. When you have to take out everything, your electrics, when you're going through security, you have everything in a backpack and you don't have to open, you carry on, so that's useful. So next, let me show you what I brought with me in each of my bags. My Pixie Double Cleanser, depotted because it's huge. My Pixie Hydrating Milky Mist in a glass bottle. My Buffet Serum by The Ordinary. My Sunday Riley Luna and a face oil. This is the Cypress 1000 Roses. Eye cream. Lip balm. This is from Sarah Midden. Face SPF. This one is by Clarins. My deodorant, which is a solid thingy, but it can fit in the solids bag, ironically. A leave-in conditioner with a spray. My Chorus body milk, which I didn't fancy too much, but that's what I took. My La Roche-Posay spray SPF for the face, which is amazing. This bottle is representing my dry shampoo, which came in a small bottle, travel size like this. This was the Chlorane dry shampoo, the oat one. This is just in lieu of it. My Nivea Sun roll-on, really nice and dandy. Makeup, the Hourglass primer, Urban Decay primer for the eyes, Hourglass Vanish foundation stick, then 2 concealers, the Urban Decay Naked Skin and the NARS Soft Matte, because it depends on how my skin is doing. This one is a little bit more long lasting but a bit drying. This one is more hydrating. It looks really nice, but it can fade a little bit quicker. Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal, the liquid. Urban Decay Moon Dust Glitter Liquid thingy, which I love for a pop of shebang on your lids without a lot of fuss. Clinique Lash Power Mascara, liquid lipstick as a bold. I know this one lasts for a long time and doesn't smudge or transfer too much. That's by Sephora. And this is the super expensive Dior Lip Maximizer lip gloss, which makes my lips look amazing. This is the Bite Multi-Stick, but as I said, you can use a matte lipstick. Makeup Forever Mist and Fix, because this is the smallest bottle. I have clear nail polish. I like these L'Oreal ones because they are really dinky and small. Then my toothbrush and toothpaste. This is a little roll-on for bug bites. My little cold sore cream. I didn't use it, but I always carry it just in case. And finally, my solid perfume. Your perfume does not come in a solid form. There are alternatives, like buying a mini at Sephora if they carry it, or finding one of these. There's the official one, which is Traveler, but I bought this one in the supermarket. This is my dry products and tools little pouch. This is from H&M, which I really like. It has sort of a rigid opening around here, and it can fit quite a lot of stuff. So I'm going to take things out without any sort of order. This is the Dermalogica Microfoliant, which is my face cleanser for day and exfoliation if I want to. Kiko nail polish remover, travel wipes. Didn't open them, but I always carry it around. Kat Von D Lock-It setting powder, my little Lush container with both the shampoo and the soap. This is a Sephora container that has cotton buds, as you can see here. I usually repurpose and refill them. I have them all around the house, and I put some cotton rounds in here too. The soap leaves, so it's solid soap. My travel razor, this is a Gillette Venus. My Makeup Geek magnetic little case. And I have my 4 Zoeva brushes, and also lips, brow and eye pencil. This is a miscellaneous pouch that I have with several stuff by Muji, and inside I have this little, you have a lot of these, you can have them lying around. This is a cloth bag with all my hair accessories, so bobby pins and whatnot. I have another one with my face washcloth, so that it can breathe and it doesn't touch anything at the same time. Then I have a shower cap, nail file, tweezers, earplugs, and then just nail clippers. In my carry-on, I had a little pouch with any sort of medicine that I may need, you know, sore throats and belly aches or whatever, everything in here. I'm not getting younger, so I have to carry stuff around. I had my travel tangle teaser, this little case that comes with the blister patches and any other boo-boos, and I had this very soft and very small and dinky bag that I would use to walk around in the place where I'm staying. It fits my cell phone, my wallet, my SPF, and yeah, it's really handy, really light. It lays flat on my luggage, so love it. If needed, I could have thrown in my travel hairdryer, but fortunately I didn't need to do that because I was traveling to sort of warm places, so I didn't need to bring this along. I always carry around a cloth tote bag like this because I need to transport my shoes and sometimes go shopping or whatnot, and it's always nice to carry these in my carry-on bag. If you are extremely fancy, may I interest you in sort of a weekender bag that you can bring with you on the airplane and you don't have to put up in the locker. But because I'm not fancy, here is my backpack. It's plain, it's black, it's from Nike. This is my gym backpack, and it's really, actually it's really comfortable to wear, and it carries everything and the kitchen sink. So here we go. I'm going to show you what I have inside. Here I have obviously my iPhone that has also my Kindle app in there and my music, so everything is in one place. And I bought these little in-ear noise cancelling headphones for the airplane and my little wallet. Here we go. The first thing you can see, it's nice and safe, is the toiletries bag. Then I have a hoodie, my notebook, because I'm old and I need paper and pens, my sunglasses and seeing glasses are usually in here if I need. This little pouch, because I need to have everything organized and separate, has my charger and usually my headphones too when they're not needed, keys, tissues, and in here I have some pressed powder for touch-ups because I'm not going to walk around with a loose powder, the antibacterial wipes to save space on the liquids, and of course, if needed, pads. As I said, this is my gym bag, so it's always ready for any mishaps. So that's it for today. Again, if you found this useful, leave me a thumbs up down below, share your tips and tricks for traveling, and thank you for spending your time on me, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!